Since 1957, when she sailed from England, Mayflower II, a replica of the merchant vessel that carried the Pilgrims to our shores, has graced the waterfront of Plymouth, Massachusetts. Attracting visitors from all over the world, Mayflower is an iconic symbol of this nation's history. For the last 3 years, Plymouth Plantation has been working with the Preservation Shipyard at Mystic Seaport to restore this wooden vessel to her original glory, in anticipation of the 400th anniversary of the Pilgrims' arrival in the New World. And for a newly restored ship, a new bell was cast in her honor.
This is what Plymouth Plantation does. So at Plymouth Plantation for 72 years, we've really found the joy in rediscovering historic ways through recreation. So from our historic built landscapes, the English Village, the Wampanoag home site, the material culture that we create and use on those sites and allow guests to experience for themselves, these are ways we've figured out how people used to live 400 and more years ago. So with this bell, it's just another step in the sort of what we do at Plymouth Plantation. And we found the perfect partners in the Verdon Company, who are from Cincinnati, Ohio, where for 175 years, their family's company has been casting bells. And since 2001, they've been doing a mobile bell foundry on wheels. And they brought it all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio to be with us in Plymouth, to share the history, to share the expertise and craftsmanship that's involved in actually casting a bell.
I think that this is a very significant event for Plymouth 400, and as we start the march into 2020 with 8 months to go, an event like this is so noteworthy. Yesterday I was here when the veterans and other folks were putting pins and belt buckles into the mold for the bell.
This gave a huge bit of self-pride in that somebody wanted something that we had, and that itself was just so gratifying. It was humbling, and we're all grateful that we had this opportunity.
You know, we are such a mixture in this country of various races and people, and by all of these various pieces going into the bell, it was so symbolic. And what a great reminder to say, you know what, we're all small pieces, but we're part of the whole, and that whole is very strong and absolutely beautiful at the same time.
You know, the bell's never going away. It's bronze. It's not going to rust. It's not ever going to go away. So it's a pretty special place. It's a special place to come to visit, but the fact that we created the ship's bell here is pretty neat. I hope that people remember how we created the bell and what went into creating the bell. And it really is the community that made it happen.
I started restoring boats over 35 years ago with an Old Town canoe. So to be part of working on the Mayflower now is tremendous. The bell on the ship in the bold relief, bronze relief, Mayflower, Plymouth. I just love it.
Plymouth Plantation had to do this, and that was we had to restore this historic, iconic vessel so that we'll have another 60+ years of economic vitality to the town of Plymouth, bringing tourists, as a location and destination on the waterfront, and for us to be able to tell the importance of Plymouth's story. I hope the Plymouth residents, the community at large, really excited that she's back, that our town again, especially with the 400th coming up the next couple of years, the Mayflower will be able to serve as that symbol for our community.